No excuses. Two words that sound simple, almost harmless. Yet they carry a weight that most people will never have the courage to lift. Because the moment you remove excuses from your life, you remove your hiding places. You remove the stories you tell yourself to feel better about staying the same. You remove comfort, and when comfort disappears, the truth becomes unavoidable. Excuses are not explanations, they are decisions. Quiet decisions, to delay, to retreat, to choose what feels easy over what builds strength. They don't destroy your life in a single dramatic failure. They erode it slowly, one choice at a time, until years have passed and the person you could have been feels like a stranger. Everyone has excuses. Everyone feels tired. Everyone feels fear. Everyone doubts themselves in silence. The difference between those who rise and those who remain stuck is not talent, luck, or confidence. The difference is who stops negotiating with their excuses. Most people negotiate every day. They bargain with their potential. They tell themselves they will work harder later, that they will get serious when things calm down, that they will chase their dreams once they feel ready. But readiness never comes. Life does not slow down, and excuses grow stronger the longer you let them speak for you. Comfort is the most dangerous enemy you will ever face, because it does not look like an enemy. It looks like rest. It looks like safety. It looks like justification. Comfort whispers instead of shouting. It tells you that you deserve a break, that today was hard, that tomorrow will be better. It tells you that pushing yourself is unnecessary, that you have time, that there is no rush. But comfort kills ambition. It suffocates urgency. It numbs the hunger that once burned inside you. It slowly turns potential into regret without you ever noticing when it happened. Most people do not lose because life defeats them. They lose because comfort convinces them to stop fighting. Every time you choose what feels good over what builds discipline, comfort wins. Every time you avoid discomfort, avoid effort, avoid responsibility, comfort grows stronger. It trains you to seek relief instead of results. And eventually, discomfort feels unbearable because you have trained yourself to run from it. Tomorrow is one of the most dangerous lies you will ever believe. I'll start tomorrow sounds responsible. It sounds mature. It sounds harmless. But tomorrow is a trap. Tomorrow is delay disguised as a plan. Tomorrow is the excuse that steals years. Days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months. Months turn into years. And one day you wake up older, tired and frustrated. Not because you failed, but because you never fully committed. You did not lose time, you gave it away. You traded it for comfort. You traded it for excuses. You traded it for temporary relief. And time never gives refunds. Here is the truth that most people avoid their entire lives. No one is coming to save you. No mentor is going to knock on your door at the perfect moment. No opportunity is going to wait until you feel confident. No surge of motivation is coming to carry you through the hard days. If your life changes, it will be because you decided it had to change. Waiting for motivation is an excuse. Waiting for confidence is an excuse. Waiting for permission is an excuse. Action always comes first. Always. Excuses are dangerous because they sound intelligent. They sound reasonable. They come dressed in logic, responsibility, and realism. You tell yourself you are busy, that life is complicated, that the timing is wrong. You tell yourself you are too young to be taken seriously or too old to start over. You tell yourself you do not have the resources, the support, or the experience. But being busy does not mean you are moving forward. Being afraid does not mean you are incapable. Excuses do not make you unique. They make you predictable. Everyone struggles. Everyone gets tired. Everyone feels overwhelmed. Everyone questions themselves. The difference between those who rise and those who remain stuck is discipline. Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. Discipline is choosing long-term growth over short-term comfort. Discipline is doing the work when motivation disappears and the results are nowhere in sight. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. Some days you feel powerful and unstoppable. Most days you do not. If your progress depends on motivation, your progress will always be inconsistent. Discipline is what carries you through the boring days, the painful days, the lonely days. Discipline is what keeps you moving forward when quitting feels reasonable and justified. Your future is not built in moments of excitement. It is built in moments of resistance. It is built when you show up even though you do not feel like it. It is built when you keep going even though the progress feels invisible. It is built in silence, repetition, and persistence. Every small action you repeat daily shapes the direction of your life. Not your intentions, not your goals, not your speeches. Consistency compounds whether you like it or not. Small efforts done every day will always defeat rare bursts of intensity, followed by long periods of excuses. The price of discipline is effort. The price of excuses is regret. And regret is heavier than any sacrifice you will ever make. One day, you will look back at this version of yourself. The version that wanted more. The version that felt trapped. The version standing between effort and excuses. In that moment, you will either feel pride or disappointment. You will either say, "I am glad I did not quit," or "I wish I had tried." That future is being decided right now in the small choices you make when no one is watching. You are stronger than you think. You have already survived moments you believed would break you. You have survived loss, failure, rejection, and fear. You have survived days when quitting felt like the only escape, yet you are still here. That is not weakness. That is proof of strength. Stop telling yourself you are broken. Stop shrinking your potential to fit your fear. You are not weak. You are untrained. Confidence is not something you wait for. Confidence is built through action. You do not wake up one day suddenly believing in yourself. Belief is earned by keeping promises to yourself. Every completed task strengthens trust. Every small win builds momentum. Action silences doubt faster than thinking ever will. Thinking will not save you. Planning will not save you. Waiting will not save you. Only action will. Even imperfect action, even uncomfortable action, even action taken in fear. Comparison is another excuse, wearing a different mask. Someone will always be ahead of you. Someone will always have more resources, more support, more experience. That does not disqualify you. No one can outwork someone who refuses to quit. No one can stop someone who is disciplined, consistent, and relentless. Focus on your path, your pace, and your progress. The only comparison that matters is who you were yesterday. The moment you take full responsibility for your life is the moment you take back control. Responsibility is not blame. Responsibility is power. When you stop blaming circumstances, people, and the past, you regain the ability to shape your future. If it is your responsibility, then it is within your control. And control is where change begins. Do it tired. Do it scared. Do it uncertain. Do it without applause. Do it without validation. Do it when no one believes in you. Do it when it feels pointless. Do it anyway. You do not need permission to pursue a better life. You do not need approval to grow. You need commitment. You need consistency. You need the courage to act when fear is loud and excuses feel convincing. The future version of you is watching every decision you make today. That version lives with the consequences of your discipline or your excuses. That version carries the body you build, the mindset you develop, the life you create. Make choices that version will thank you for. Make sacrifices that matter. Build habits that last. This is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next month, not someday. Right now, drop the excuses. Stop negotiating with comfort. Stand up and take action, because the life you want exists on the other side of discipline. No excuses.